Strangely enough, I've been noticing we've been doing this for what, 3 episodes now.
Yeah.
Every time we talk, there's rain clouds on top of us. It's like some sign. Okay, today is the day to shoot roadmaps because there's like rain clouds. But sir, a lot of people have seen the podcast, and one of the questions that they seem to have is like, what is ecology? In that we keep using the word ecology, but everybody seems to have their own definition of it. And especially trying to understand ecology from the point of view of economics. So how, like, when somebody asks us, I don't know the answer. I all I've said is like I'll ask this question in the next episode. So I thought I'll just like jump straight into the
Yeah.
question. It's like, what is ecology and how do we define this?
The understanding of ecology uh, is extremely poor. We both are standing here. We are part of ecology.
Mhm.
You see a lot of greenery. It is part of ecology. There will be a lot of microbes in the soil. It is part of ecology. You can see a lot of cows there.
Mhm.
They are part of ecology. And you can see there's a pipe which is taking the methane gas out where the production is happening. It is methane production itself is part of the ecology. You can't stop it. Okay, when organic matter gets together, okay, and bacteria act on it and produce methane gas. It's part of ecology. Every element you see in and around us is
Mhm.
part of the ecology. So the question is, how do we understand it?
Mhm.
Lot of people have different interpretations, okay, of ecology. Farmers will think differently, consumers will think differently, a academician will think differently, and a tribal will think differently, a city dweller will think differently,
True.
a villager will think differently. There are various cannots, but the two fundamental aspects of an ecology we need to understand from what is happening right now.
Mhm.
Okay, there are a lot of questions, okay, on climate and impact on, okay, next 100 years what will happen. Okay, will you be able to grow food? And second important aspect is localization. Okay, if you think these two angles, localization and climate,
Mhm.
and think from an ecological point of view. See, if we don't localize our food production systems, ecologically it is not sustainable. Simple example is, if we continue to grow, okay, wheat, okay, in the north and continue to supply to south,
Mhm.
where south is not a wheat belt,
Yeah.
this is not ecologically sustainable. So what does it mean ecologically not sustainable? Okay, let's look at it. Okay, what is food all about? Okay, it's about nutrition,
Mhm.
isn't it?
Yeah.
And it needs to be grown in a soil, at least. So for most of the food in the world is right now grown on soil. Of course, there are a lot of articulation on soil is not required. We can grow food. I think there's one more thing which is emerging. If it comes, it's good.
Mhm.
But till it comes, we need to still rely on the soil.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, with such a heavy reliance on soil, and you keep exploiting the soil and keep transporting it here, rather than local population consuming it there, and it becomes less and less sustainable.
Mhm.
You are exploiting, okay, natural resources somewhere. Soil is gets exploited to nutrition. Nutrition gets transported somewhere. See the load what you are adding.
Yeah.
The transportation is an unnecessary load.
Yeah.
It is not required. Therefore, locally grow and locally eat. So what do you mean by then what the growing involves? Keep
Mhm.
asking that question. You need to grow food economically. So finally, ecology needs to relate to economics. If it is ecologically not sustainable, it is economically not sustainable.
Mm.
You might get one crop now, next crop you might not get it, or next season you might not get it. For various reasons, maybe heavy rain, no rain, soil is not good, market is not there. There will be a lot of things which are happening.
Yeah.
So therefore, ecologically it becomes imbalanced. So therefore, ecology as an element you need to think from an economics point of view.
So then, like, sorry, I'm just going back to the question of what is ecology. How do we define it? So I'm sure, like, you came here, you saw. I'm assuming these coconut trees are definitely older than when you've moved here. So how do you define? Okay, this is part of the ecology and this is not. Say, if you plant wheat here, you're saying perhaps not the best thing to do here. So where do we draw the line, though?
See, what do you see around you? It's ecology.
All up.
Everything.
Everything.
Even growing food is part of ecology. Even if you grow wheat here, it is part of ecology. But you have to define sustainability to it. For example, now you remove everything here. Lot of trees you see, lot of water you see, methane gas you see, the cows you saw there. Okay, banana in back of, just see bananas are there. Remove everything. Okay, and you grow one crop called wheat. So the question you need to ask is, wheat is part of the ecology, but is ecologically sustainable? Wheat has to exist along with what it is there today. You cannot clear, for example, what you do, big forest ecosystems are cleared to grow soya in Brazilian forests. Lot of forest we are clearing. We don't understand forest ecosystem, to be honest, but we clear it to grow food for us. Monocrop, maize. You grow maize in dam, South America, and you send it to Europe. And now new trend is clear all the forests, everything, grow dam avocados, because it has become a superfood. Now you send it to Europe. Europe, everybody wants to eat an avocado. For before having food, avocado needs to be eaten. So therefore, you clear forest, that is not ecologically sustainable. Though avocado is a part of an ecology, but you are destroying the existing ecology to grow something new. That is not the right approach. We need to be extremely careful. How do we understand ecology? For example, the way we are standing here, there are weeds. Who am I to tell weeds not to grow? Okay, and if you just walk in here, no, see here. So this we planted around maybe 4 years back. What is this? Lime. Okay, now it is yielding. Okay, now it is part of the ecology in between weeds. You can see a lot of weeds here. So you can see beautiful limes. You can see here. You see the limes you can see here. 1, 2, 3. Also, if somebody can shoot this, see the spider webs. Spider webs are part of the ecology. Now what you do to kill all the spiders, you spray. I don't see any diseases with this, because over a period of last 4 years, it has adjusted to be part of the ecology. You can see here, spider webs you can see here. Okay. Now you can see a lot of grasses here. You can spray and kill it. Okay, and you can see very structured way of capturing methane. Rather than just throwing the dung coming from a cow unit, you put it in a structured way and catch the methane gas. All our cooking in our community kitchen happens for this. So this is part of the ecology. Methane gas production already happens. In Canada, we used to call Kollidewa. Kollidewa means, okay, in a marshy lands, no? Occasionally some people see some fire coming in. That was actually a methane gas. It is part of the nature. So we have learned to capture it, okay, in a cow dung production system. Okay, this is done by a company called Systema Biotech. They do amazing work, Pune-based company. Again, it is part of the ecology. Now you see a coconut has fallen here. You see here, the coconut tree here, a nut has fallen here. So you see the size of the nut.
Oh, wow.
See, now it's a nut. See, now it is that. Then if you dry it, it becomes copra. Then if you dehusk it, you get an husk. There's a shell inside. Everything is part of the ecology. The question is it our job to just go and monetize it? No, leave with it. Therefore, economics will come. The farmer economics actually gets amplified when he actually starts growing food in an existing ecology. You can see there, those bananas probably we have planted 4 or 5 years back. They have become now bunches. See there.
On its own.
On its own. You need not do anything. So therefore, we need to really start looking at the way we intervene and do things. It is critical. So
Sorry, sir. Like before we go there, I want to understand what made us go the other route. Like, why did we go and just clear forest and put, wheat and then now avocado? Is it purely just consumer demand that is driving this, or are there other forces that is um, behind?
Illappa, let us step back. Okay, how we used to grow food. Okay, reimagine it. Most of the people were farming, maybe around 5,000 years back or 10,000 years back. Okay, and we grew some food for ourselves. If additional food is there, we gave it to neighbor. Still remaining, we marketed it,
True.
or we gave it to market, or we sold it. But exactly now, you reverse it and start thinking, everything I grow is for the market. Okay, fine. When I say everything you grow for the market, how the markets operate? Markets operate in bulk. Market operate as a commodity.
Correct.
Market doesn't operate on ecology. How ecologically sound production systems you have, market doesn't value it. Market values how much gehu you produced, how much wheat you produced, okay, how much coconuts you produced, okay, how much bananas, tons of bananas you produced. That's how the market values. So unfortunately, that's the reality. So therefore, since the market drives this one, clear forest, grow avocado, supply to Europe, because avocado is superfood, the fad now. Of course, it's a good food, okay? And you also see when we walked here, we also have avocados here and there, here and there. Maybe in this entire 24 acres, we have got around 100 or 200 avocado plants. That's it. They are part of the ecology. Now we also eat superfood, okay, in our community kitchen. So that's exactly how we need to think, Naveen. So the current way of thinking and farming is not sustainable. So this plot, what we see, no, it is 14 years of history of creating this. But now everything might not look hunky-dory, but that's how the ecology wants it to be. For example, last year, when the heavy rains came, the water stagnated here for close to 12 months. So that's the reason most of the coconut trees, you can see, they lost sheen. But now they are recovering. Ecology will come back. So you need not bang your head.
Just allow it to.
Yeah, allow it. Then what you will do? Oh, rainwater came, make a canal. Okay, rainwater came, drain it. Not required. If the coconut tree, even if it dies because of heavy water, it's fine. It is part of it. That's what ecology wanted it to be. That's all rain. So now, what's happening? Some of our actions like this. Simple example, no. Lot of wild boars come here. To stop wild boars, technically we are in their territory. Now we are trying to block them, putting solar fence, that fence, this fence. But why do that? No. Just allow them to take 10%, 20% of what you grow. What's wrong with it? So ecology is also about sharing with your co-creation, with bacteria, with wild boars. Okay, a little bit of a coagulate, a lot of things are there. Okay, a little bit of a birds. Okay, a little bit of lot of ecosystem out there. Share with them, and then actually you will have peace of mind. Chasing market, okay, and trying to think ecologically, it is sound. It is not correct. Economics and market, they are two different things. Economics, okay, is how much price you got, okay, how much profit you made. There's no way to measure ecological soundness of a production system and associated, okay, long-term benefits of that. There are no systems right now. Our narrow understanding, grow a commodity and sell at what cost it was grown, associate a cost. When you are destroying ecology, did you associate a cost to it? No. So that's the issue.
I'm told this is also a part of a little bit of a history.
Yes.
So when you came here, apparently you counted the number of coconuts. Can you tell me the story?
Yeah, very interesting. When we came here around 14 years back, it was a coconut orchard. Okay, they're just coconut they used to grow. So they had 800 coconut trees. Out of 800 coconut trees, they used to grow 500 nuts every year. Means 4 to 5 or 6 or 7 coconuts. Now, this same orchard now doing 60,000 coconuts. We didn't do anything. Only thing is, we didn't go and intervene okay, do anything substantially change what it is. We just block the intervention.
Yeah.
This is what it is. Fukuokas do nothing. Just step back,
Let it be.
let it be, and nature will come back.
So the number of trees have not increased.
Not
Also,
increased,
same number.
same numbers. In fact, number of trees have reduced. Okay, but yield has gone up. So we are, of course, we have done some interventions like beekeeping, all those things. Okay, but bee is again part of the ecological system.
So, okay, now we've talked about ecology. Definitely, I mean, I think most of us do understand the importance of it. I think we just like we are an active participants to this. When it comes to economics, I think we, at least from the market phase, at least from a consumer point of view, we do worry. But I think one large question that we have is nutrition. Now, we that case we are all very like hell bent on wanting to eat nutrition at least, but maybe we are unaware of what is nutrition and how does now the three factors come into play: ecology, economics, and nutrition.
There is one superhuman, is called consumer, okay? And he has to see a value in these initiatives. And he also needs to understand every aspect of the nutrition, be it greens, be it vegetables, be it dairy, be it gehu, be it wheat, or fruits, or whatever he is consuming, nuts, eggs, everything what he is consuming actually comes out of soil. So therefore, what you should really look for is how well the soil is taken care. Go there and check and see the food and fodder and the feed, what goes into making his food finally what he is eating. This aspect consumers start understanding. We understand a protein because we can build muscles. Okay, you are saying you have eaten food in our community kitchen. Okay, a lot of people who eat there are our floor workers. Is a protein heavy. You see a lot of greens are there, a lot of veggies are there. Okay, and 2-3 varieties of greens are there because we feed them because they need a little bit of a muscle to be built up to work in the floor. Okay, so we all understand that protein needs to be eaten, but what form of the proteins? Is the whey protein the right way, or you want to naturally eat, okay, with good proteins, okay, coming from greens, vegetables, cereals, okay, this is very critical.
I think that has been a problem with the whole protein conversation also. I think generally there has been a more, at least a little bit better conversations on the importance of protein and how maybe our diets lack protein. But I think zero conversation on where this source of protein is coming from.
See, and there are a lot of misconceptions about, let me say, whey protein. Eating is little difficult. Why you want to eat whey protein? Yeah, have a milk. Milk by default has whey. Proteins are there, caseins are there, everything is required for the body. And so why we want to take that path? I still not understood. Take a path of just eating the proteins, take a path of, because our diet is bad. That's the reason supplementation happens. That's the reason we pay a lot more for supplementation. Lot of people also ask, okay, oh, organic food can be expensive. We have debunked the myth. We we cook around 18 to 20,000 meals every month in our community kitchen in Tiptur. Average cost of a meal, unlimited meal, is 50 rupees. So therefore, you can have access to good food and pay decently to the farmer. And still, okay, you can have a food which is cost wise little bit less. So therefore, we need to really understand economics of cooking food, economics of growing food, and economics of nutrition. All of it finally originates from this ecology. We like it or not. If ecologically we are not sound, cost of growing, cost of consuming, and the cost at which we take nutrition, it's all becomes bloated.
Sir, like again, just going back to the whole consumer question. Now, I think we did touch upon this in the previous episode as well about I can't go to a supermarket and possibly ask this question. And you said it's not a supermarket's problem. But then, do I have any power at some point? Can I, like, is there a chart available where I know what is local to me? Or is it only traditional wisdom? Because, like, I am absolutely unaware most of the times what is grown in Karnataka?
No.
What is, or do we have to?
That ecosystem doesn't exist. That's the problem. So what is locally grown food? Okay, where it was grown, who grew it? That kind of data is not available. So it just go to supermarket and like zombies, we pick up something and eat something. That's what is happening. So therefore, a focused attempt, that's what I'm trying to say. Supermarket doesn't know this. Brands know this. Brand's job is to educate. This was grown in Tiptur area. Oh, this milk is from Tiptur. Okay, this paddy is from Mandya. Okay, this sugarcane is from Mandya. Okay, and oh, this paddy is from Puriambakam. Oh, this cotton is from Gadwal. Okay, and this chili is from Gadwal. Okay, oh, this red gram is from Tandur. So like that, no, there are a lot of localizations which have happened. So local communities know that. What happens in a scale which I mentioned, no, grow in north and sell in south, or grow in south and sell in north. This mentality actually is killing localization. So why it happened is as a consumer with a buying power believes I can buy through.
Yes.
Okay, demands brand. Oh, I know, I need a lot of sugar food. Brands will make and give it to you. That's what is happening.
I mean, I was just thinking, so the solution would also be having local companies and local
Yeah.
brands doing it, right?
Yes.
Because if I were a XYZ and I have a pan India market, I would think it's just like, let me just collect all the sources, just put it out, package it, and not really care about serving what is, say, here we are in Karnataka, what is local here. Nobody is going to take that
That's
effort.
right. Local, that's what I'm saying. This is local ecosystem. In fact, what is grown in Tiptur should be consumed in Tiptur. What is grown around Bangalore should be consumed in Bangalore. So that's exactly how the company should operate. Unfortunately, we don't. For various reasons of market demand, oh, market exists, let me go there. Market exists, let me go here. See, for example, how we have designed is Bangalore market should be fed from Tiptur cluster. Chennai market should be fed from Puriambakam cluster. Okay, Hyderabad market should be fed from Gadwal cluster. So we need to start thinking like this. We need to break down, decentralize. Okay, big bang centralized thinking is extremely bad for ecology.
True.
We are actually destroying ecology because of centralized thinking. How much pressure it puts on farmer. Okay, oh, I need more production, more production. Okay, my cost is going up, therefore he has to sell more.
Yeah.
You got it? No, let me say, if he is making 1 rupee out of 1 kg of gehu, what he is growing, if he is rather than growing 100 kgs, he focus on growing 10,000 kgs.
Yeah.
At least he can make 10,000 rupees profit.
It's a never-ending loop.
That's a never ever ending loop. So if you are forcing people to do this, this is extremely bad. Ecological thinking in farming, ecological thinking of consumers, consumer engagement, ecological thinking of nutrition needs to really kick in sooner than later before we enter into, let me say, path of no return.
I have to go back to one statement you made. Bangalore should eat what Bangalore makes. What does Bangalore make? I'm very.
So in and around, take in and around Bangalore, let us assume a lot of agrarian lands are there. What is grown in the soils? Local people should eat rather than eating, other day you mentioned, no, California oranges. Okay, in and around, the good farming ecosystem exists.
But see, we are unaware. Like, I mean, I live in Bangalore, and like, I don't know where I can go to.
You know what is the best fruit around Bangalore? It is called Bangalore blue grapes. Okay, the Bangalore blue grapes, it was grown around 100 200 years back. Okay, when Britishers came, they introduced Bangalore blue because weather was very good. Okay, and it became very popular. After some time now, the entire market of Bangalore blue disappeared.
Why?
Because lack of market. Bangalore blue is not a wine variety. You cannot make wine out of it. Okay. It's a table variety. You have to just eat it. So that's gone because that entire ecosystem which you had, that is gone. So therefore, if you don't support that, that is gone. So in and around, a lot of greens and vegetables gets grown. There's nothing, what a very good crop, one crop identified in and around, but Tiptoe is identified with coconuts.
Coconut. Yeah.
Okay, Bangalore not. So therefore, we need to really see what is the ecosystem which exists in and around Bangalore and okay, choose.
And where to grow them is another question.
Yes.
But say, okay, now we have to accept the reality. Now, Bangalore is a metropolitan city. There is crazy demand for land. Everything is happening. What do we? How can we still help? Maybe through composting. Are there mechanisms that people can still be involved in to at least aid the farmers, or at least is
Yes.
it, or is it just buy, or like?
No. See, there are a lot of things are happening in Bangalore which needs little bit of a more focused outreach programs. Okay, there are a lot of people whom I know in HSR. They collect every waste in HSR. Okay, and they make it a manure and give it to farmers. Every waste. Okay, Shanti Tumla and team, Vaske Engar and team, they are doing amazing work. I don't know why they do it because nobody appreciates it, but I appreciate it a lot. They are actually our role models. Every citizen can do that. Okay, I know, okay, a lot of people like Vaske Engar, people like Vani Murthy, they crazily promote, okay, RRR, okay, reduce, reuse, and recycle, okay, and they don't use any disposables. There are a lot of things which are happening. You can preserve the ecology. As a consumer, you can make that effort. Okay, you can tell, hey, I don't want this packed food. Give me fresh. For example, how many times you see tender coconut is chopped on the top, wrapped in a plastic and given? Crazy, isn't it? There's a natural cover to it. Give the tender coconut as it is, no? Yes, of course, little bit of a hassle to consumer to cut it, open it. Teach them, no? I'm just giving simple things. This is what the ecological thinking is. What I have, let me use it. Don't do again and again. A lot of people, for example, non-ecological thinking, when you cut a tender coconut on the top, leave it for 2 hours, fungus starts developing. Now, when consumer drinks, the fungus goes, it's an aflatoxin. Why you want to get into those loops? Take a tender coconut as it is. Go to the roadside vendor, take the tender coconut, ask him to chop there and drink it. Or take it to your home, open it, learn to open it. No. Are we so difficult to get
I
it
think, yeah,
open?
I mean, it's so bad. I think even plastic wrap is okay because now we have tender coconut drinks,
Yes.
which doesn't even.
No, I don't really understand. So, ecological thinking is that. So, you are part of that ecology. So, whatever is there in the ecology, in a trusteeship principle, you can use it for your benefit. But build the ecology, don't destroy it. That is very, very critical. And how many of us do composting at home? None. Why? Because we think it's a municipality problem. How many of us know if there's a plastic cover is there and if you don't wash it and leave it, actually it goes to a landfill? We don't know. So that's not ecological thinking. Ecological thinking is how I can be part of that ecology. Can I wash and return that plastic so that it can be recycled responsibly? So that's how ecological thinking. So we think there is something esoteric about ecology. There is nothing esoteric about ecology. On the road you are growing. Maybe in lifetime plant a tree, no. That's also ecological thinking. Okay, go to a nearest park, preserve a tree, no. Go to your nearest park, become part of that park maintenance. So a lot of people are doing, just we need to, okay, join hands.
And I think it sort of reflects at I mean, the urgent need for a development model also to change, right? I think we've understood the whole idea of development itself. If I'm not wrong, it's just build things. It's just scale things. Is it time to rethink and understand that maybe the development idea itself needs to
Yes.
change first?
The development is not about scale. Development is all about ecology. How sound ecologically you are. See, you are standing here now. See, idu neem. Okay, left side is the coconut.
Yeah.
Coconut is also yielding. Neem is also growing. But generally, thought process is, oh, you should not coexist because it harms coconut. Coconut is more economical.
Value. Yeah.
But neem is also part of the ecology. You can't destroy it.
Correct.
So we need to get this thinking, and consumers also need to start thinking in that direction.
Yeah.
So development part you touch now. Development always need to be ecologically sound. If it is not ecologically sound, it doesn't make sense. For example, you build a home. Okay, can you build a home which is ecologically sound? What does it mean? Rather than getting all your stones from Rajasthan, just the mud-based house you build, no. Technology today exists.
Yeah.
Same mud you excavate to make foundations can be excavated, and we can actually build mud homes. Beautiful. They last centuries. That's ecological thinking. Locally, what is available, can we use it? And our us not knowing is not a what you call great answer. So I don't know, therefore I built it. No.
The onus is on us to know.
Onus is on us to know, explore before constructing home. Look at how we can build an ecologically sound home. So that's what ecological thinking is.
And now I've thought of ecology, economy, nutrition. Does technology also play a big role in this whole
It's huge.
conversation?
It's huge. So to tie all these things together, this nutrition, this ecology and economics, technology plays a huge role. Okay. What technology gives us is objectivity. How do we look at objectively what's happening? Okay, can we not destroy a lot of things to solve, to create some more things? Technology actually can enable. Simple example, home construction itself. Using mud block technology, you can construct a ecologically sound. Using drip irrigation is a technology, you can actually save a lot of water. Okay, using, let me say, tree climbing tools, okay, you can save a lot of lives. This technology. Using cows data, you can figure out what's happening in cow's life, not only humans' life. So there's herd management system. So you have seen, okay, our design of cow sheds. They're very, very open, simple. That's itself is a technology. Dung easily managing. See there, in and around the cow shed, you can see there. Do you see a cow shed there? No, you see a bananas.
Yeah.
You just cross that one, you see a cow shed. So the growing banana like that is a technology. Growing fodder like this is a technology. Trenching and bunding, you can see the trenches and bunds there, trenches and bunds here. So this is a technology. So we need to really start thinking what is it? It's just not about computer. It's just not about IoT. It's just not about flying a flight. All of them are, of course, technologies, but there is a ecological thinking of tech. For example, flying is not ecologically sound. That's the reason actually every time you fly, actually you can buy some ecology points, pay some money and get some ecology points, reduce our guilt. Okay, so much carbon gets released, or so much kgs of carbon. So technology should solve a problem to become more ecologically sound, in my opinion.
Ideally.
No, that's how it should be. The role of technology should be that. But right now, the role of technology, if you really look at, in fact, that's not the direction what we are heading. Unfortunately, that's what it is.
It is very fast consumption. It is very like, I mean, I'm forced, like, they encourage me to change my phone every year.
Yes.
And it's in.
What happens to the old phone? This phone, what is this phone? Yeah, it's here. This phone refuses to boot here and now and then. But I don't want to throw it. Okay, it's almost now 6th year.
Oh.
6th year phone, okay? So many beatings it has taken. Okay, and why throw phones? Why we are changing? What is that? It's not ecologically sound decision. What happens to that phone? And Lord, we need to start thinking. So technology for sake of technology, it's not good. Technology for sake of being ecologically sound, it's amazing.
So now I like the 4 factors, if I were just draw, and if I have to plot it, there's ecology, there's economy, there's nutrition, there's technology science. How do we like shape all this together and like,
See, the
is
way,
there a priority?
no, the way we should put them together, they're all related. So one more angle, okay, is diversity. So one is ecology we discussed, and we need to discuss diversity. This area now diverse. There's no one crop, there are multiple crops. Okay, good example of a diversity. Okay, okay, tolerate other people. Good example of a diversity. We are not intolerant to others. It's a good example. So therefore, diversity and ecology in combination of okay technology should lead into economic. So right now, technology means what? Input. Good seed technology, good tractor, good manure, good spray. No, we assume okay, output to come. It will come, but at what cost? At a cost of ecology and cost of diversity. But as a farmers, as planners, we should focus on diversity and we should focus on ecology, get the output. This is exactly how it's a kite. These are the 4 dimensions of a kite: technology, diversity, economics, okay, and your ecology. There are 4 corners of a kite. Any imbalance there, it won't fly. Kite won't fly. Yeah, it gets stretched. It will fall off. So that's exactly how we should organize them.
So we have a kite and we just need to learn how to fly it correctly.
If you have a diversified production system, okay, with in a right ecological manner, you get a very good nutrition as an output, or else you get a horrible nutrition as an output. So that's exactly how nutrition is a byproduct. Nutrition is not by design. It's just a byproduct of ecological or a diversified thinking. The diversification, if you just look around, no, how many crops you see? You see banana there, okay, you see, okay, tender coconut there, you see fodder there, okay, different species of fodder, okay, and you saw there little bit of a lime,
Neem is
okay, neem is there. You can see little bit of a mahogany there, the mahogany tree is there. You can see here and there.
There's a big honeycomb there.
Yes, yeah. See, now you can see there, okay, that is rock bee.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can see rock bees there. You can see there. Anybody if you wants to look at it.
Yeah.
So, or shoot, this is where is other day we went, no, Kotagiri. So there's a equal to that, yeah, rock bee. ಅಲ್ಲಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ rock bee ಅದು. So that's the rock bee ಅದು. Okay, so.
And they are great pollinators for coconut.
Yes, and you see the integration of honeybees, bee boxes are there. Both mellifera and serena we have integrated. Rock bees you saw there. So this creates an ecosystem. Ecosystem which is interdependent. Okay, not okay one over the other.
No, I see the kite.
Yes.
I think it just helps. I think me and everybody who's going to watch this, I think it's just a very easy idea to understand how all 4 are important for. I mean, even if it's a selfish goal of getting good nutrition, I think it's important that we keep thinking about the kite as a.
I'll show you around kind of diversity. Last 24 years we got created now, or 14 years. Okay, we created in this space is huge. We got a little bit of a mango planted here. Maybe one day it will come up. Okay, so and you can see the fodder. You can see the biodiversity in the soil there. You can see there. Soil is always heavily mulched. You can see the mulched soil.
Yeah, it's very.
So this is exactly how they should be. Soil should be always kept covered, and it's very important that we understand okay these aspects in a farming ecosystem. This time they have created a nice loop.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So
every time I come here, I do this walk. Humans are conditioned to not think simple. I feel like we have to overcomplicate.
We are ambition.
Yeah.
Ambition to capture nature.
Yeah.
No, we don't understand a lot of dimensions of nature. And I keep thinking, okay, we'll do it.